A'udhu How are you, my dear girls? I hope you are in good health and safe all the time. Inshallah, today we are going to start the final revision for the final exams. I hope you will be more serious. I know that you are very serious and you are very hard working girls. But these days, I want you to be more hard working and to be more careful these days. Actually, because we are trying to make you get ready for the final exam. And please don't ignore the discussion rooms or the Zoom meeting this week and the coming days, okay? Let us start together. Open page 1 in the final revision sheet. By the way, I uploaded a copy for the final revision sheet on Classera. You can print it and it's better to print it, okay? Let us start. We are going to start the revision, inshallah, with Unit 3 lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, 1. Mark the following sentences true or false. If false, write the correct statement. A nurse provides goods. Is it good that the nurse provide goods? Goods are things that we buy for money. Does a nurse do this? No, because the nurse provides us with service, not goods. B, a teacher provides a service. Yes, a teacher provides a service. What is a service? A service is something done for us by another one. Like when the teacher teaches our children, when the doctor checks us when we are sick and help us and examine us when we are sick in order to say why we are sick and then give us the correct medicine. Like when the nurse takes care of us and give us the medicine on time, and so on. All these are services. C, people earn money mainly to save. Do people earn money only to save? They only work so hard just to get the money and save it? No, people earn money to save some and spend some. Next one, the steps. The 7 steps to start a small business. Of course, you remember these steps. The first step 1 is to identify your skills. You should think about your skills, what you are good at, what you can do. You should start a business in something that you like to do and you can do in order to be successful. 2, identify a need in the community. Why? Because I should start something that my community needs. If the community does not need it, so no one will come and take it or buy it from me and I will fail. 3, make a plan. Of course, don't leave things to happen like that. You should make a plan. Also, step 4, look at how much money is needed. You should think about how much money you need to start this business. And 5, you should make a budget. A budget means to make a big addition sentence. I need how much for what and how much for what and how much for what. Total amount of money is what. This is a budget. This is 5. 6, advertise your business. You should advertise your business and tell the people what are you going to do. Make offers, and your advertisement should be interesting and attractive in order to encourage the people to come and take it or buy it from you. The last step now, you are seventh step. You are ready to sell your product. These are the steps in order to start a small business. Okay, next page. Complete. 1. People work to earn money. Good. People work to get money, to earn money. Okay, after people earn this money, what do they do with the money? People use this money to spend some and save some. And when people spend the money, how do they spend it? They pay it. People pay money for goods and services. Goods are the things that we need to buy for money, like the foods, the clothes, drinks, and anything that we need to live. And the services, things that are done for us by other people. Like when the mechanic fixes our cars, like when the teacher teaches us, like when the electrician come and fix a problem in the electricity at home. All these are called services. 4, 5, and 6. They are related to the people at work. At work, people are either employer or employees or self-employed. The employer, who is the employer? 4. An employer is the owner of work, the one who built the hospital in which I work, the one who built the school in which I work. The owner of work is the employer. The people who work for the employer are called what? Employees. So the employee is someone who works for another person. 6, self-employed works for himself. If someone has his own work and he works for himself, so he's not employee, he is self-employed. And you can see that the self-employed can be an employer if he has other people to work for him. Now look at this pie chart that shows the way how people spend their money. This is only an example. People spend their money differently, not in the same way. Look at this figure and answer the following. Why do people work? People work to earn money. People work to earn money. Good. How do we spend our money? How do we spend our money? I'm not asking about we spend it carefully or well or badly. No. How do we spend our money? We use it to pay for what and what? Yes, look up. People pay this money and spend this money to pay for goods and services. When they pay for goods and services, this is how they spend their money. Okay, how do people choose their goods? When I go to buy a dress and I have a variety of dresses in the clothes shop, how can I decide on the dress that is good for me? I will think of what and what and what. What are the three things that help me to decide on the dress that I'm going to buy? The quality? Excellent. What else? The price? Yes, excellent. And what else? Suitability. I will think about the dress that is suitable for me, good price, and good quality. So these are the three things that help people to choose their goods. Again, price, suitability, and what? And quality. If you wanted to write only price and the quality, they are completely enough. Price and quality. This is how do people choose their goods. According to price, suitability, and quality. People decide and they choose their goods according to price, quality, and suitability. And if you wanted to write only price and quality, they are completely enough. Now, page 3. Malaysia has many what? Apple tree forests or rubber tree forests? Yes, excellent. Rubber tree forests. And that's why they make a lot of rubber. And then they make it into tires and export the tires to the whole countries of the world. China imports, buy from other countries, or exports, sell to other countries, thousands of goods. China. Excellent. Yes, exports. Kuwait does what for oil? Oil is so much in Kuwait. It's very plentiful in Kuwait. So Kuwait does what? Sell it to other countries or buy it from other countries? Yes, sell it to other countries. So what is the meaning of sells it to other countries in the economical way? Exports oil. Kuwait, like Saudi Arabia, exports oil and do what or does what for fruits and vegetables? Yes, imports fruits and vegetables. Export means sell it to other countries. Import, buy from other countries. Okay, 4 and 5 are not involved. Now here, exports. Again, what are exports? And I told you before, exports can be a noun and a verb. Here I'm talking about the noun, not the verb. When I say Kuwait exports, this is a verb. It means that sells oil to other countries. And Kuwait imports fruits and vegetables. Here imports is a verb. It means to buys from other countries. But export and imports here are nouns. Exports do what? Go out of a country. Yes, D. 1D. Imports come into a country. B. The goods that go out of the country are exports. The goods that come into a country from another country are imports. Profit. Profit is when you make a lot of money. In your business, making money in business is called profit. Profit, P-R-O-F-I-T, not P-H. Because if I write P-H, it will be a messenger from Allah. So 3 takes A. 4, loss. Okay, not making money. Trading, yes, buying and selling for money. Barter, to exchange goods for other goods. And people used to do this in very long time ago when they had no money to buy with. So 6 takes F. Complete. The thing that can be what in one community may be what in another community. You remember the word and the opposite of it? Yes, excellent. Scarce, and the opposite is plentiful. Plentiful means a lot, but scarce, not enough or even not found. The thing that can be scarce in one community, not found or not enough in one community, the same thing can be plentiful or a lot in another community. So communities help each other. Here, B, give one example of a need one community can get from another community. We have a lot of examples, and you can give me so many examples, like when Saudi Arabia gets fruits and vegetables from other countries like Egypt or even Turkey. Like when the Medina community gets fruits and vegetables from the village community. Like when the communities away from the sea gets fish from the communities that are located near the sea, and so on. You have so many examples to give. Here, people choose their goods according to what and what I have said. You can only write two and they are completely enough. Who can say them? Excellent. Price or quality. Price or quality. Okay, here, 7. Here we wanted to write the scarce or the plentiful items in your community. And when I say in your community, I mean the community of Saudi Arabia or even in Medina. What is scarce in Saudi Arabia? You remember? The rice. Why? Because rice can never be grown in Saudi Arabia. And the fresh foods like fruits and vegetables, they are scarce in Saudi Arabia. But what's plentiful in Saudi Arabia? Oil and dates. From where does Saudi Arabia or your community get the scarce items? From so many countries, and we have answered that question before. You can write so many countries. 9. Mark the following sentences true or false, and if they are false, correct them. Long ago, people used to barter their goods and their services. Yes, because long ago they had no money. All the goods we buy are made in Saudi Arabia? No, not all of them. Most of them or some of them. Malaysia exports oil? No, Malaysia exports tires. Or you can change Malaysia to be Saudi Arabia or Kuwait. We have two ways in order to correct these sentences. Page 4. No, next page 5. Desert countries need to import most of their fresh food. Import, do they mean to buy them from other countries? Yes, because they cannot grow the fresh foods in the desert land in their locations. 10. In the correct rectangle, draw products that Saudi Arabia exports and imports. Again, here, what can we write? Exports and imports. The goods that come into Saudi Arabia are what? Yes, imports. But the goods that go out of Saudi Arabia and Saudi Arabia sell them to other countries. Yes, exports. So Saudi Arabia imports what and what, and exports what and what. Imports what and what? Yes, fresh foods like fruits and vegetables, and also rice, because the two of them are scarce in Saudi Arabia. And exports what? Oil and dates, because they are plentiful and so many of them are found in Saudi Arabia. Here, on page 5, we ended the revision of Unit 3, Lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inshallah, tomorrow we are going to complete the revision sheet about the previous lessons in Unit 2. I hope you understand the revision. I will upload the revision sheet with the model answers on Classera. Please study them well and be ready for the discussion room in the evening. Thanks for your listening, and goodbye till we meet again.